Hello, this is Sadia saying with breaking news. The subjunctive tense is everywhere. We have had numerous reports that the subjunctive tense has been used all over the world. Even in places that don't even speak Spanish are constantly using it. Let's go to Ian in the field for more.
So there have been numerous reports of the subjunctive tense use.
I wish that they made this better.
Ma'am, what did you just say?
I said I wish that they made this better.
Do you know what you just did there? You used subjunctive.
What's that?
The subjunctive verb tense is used to express emotion or doubt. By saying I wish, you expressed emotion about what the coffee tastes like. You can remember when to use subjunctive by remembering weirdos. It's an acronym for wishes, emotion, impersonal expression, recommendation, doubt or denial, and opinion.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad you put me on TV.
Ma'am, you did it again. You used subjunctive. Well, there you have it, folks. Back to you, Sadia.
Thanks for the story, Ian. So, in order to use the subjunctive tense, you must first know how to conjugate it. So, to conjugate a verb in the subjunctive tense, you must first conjugate the verb in the yo form, drop the o, and add the opposite ar/ir or er endings. So, the ar endings are es, hemos, en. The er/ir endings are a, as, amos, an. However, there are a few irregulars. Remember the boot verbs where everything but the nosotros form changes to ie, ue, or e? Well, those verbs still apply to subjunctive. Also, car endings change to que, zar endings change to ce, gar changes to gue, and ger changes to j. Other regular verbs can be remembered with sides, where ser changes to sea, ir, via, dar, de, estar, este, and saber is sepa. Haber isn't part of sides, but it changes to ir when you conjugate it.
Don't forget the clauses.
Yeah.
Subjunctive sentences need to have an independent clause that can stand on its own and a dependent clause that can't. The independent clause at the beginning must be an indicator. For example, necesitar que, to need that, querer que, to want that. It's as important que, it's important that. Each clause needs to have a different subject.
Are you a little confused? That's okay. Here are a few examples. Okay guys, a very basic example would be espero que tú estudies. Can someone tell me what that translates to? Oh yes, Ian. What is the answer?
I hope that you study.
Good job, Ian. Here's a candy for you. So, we use the indicator espero que, which is I hope that, and we conjugated the verb estudiar to estudies because it's in the ARU form. Our next example is going to be me gusta que Tyresha sea una amiga estupenda. Can someone tell me what that translates to? My Ian, you know your answers. What is the answer?
I like that Tyresha is a good friend.
Good job, Ian.
Ooh.
So, we use the indicator me gusta que, and we conjugated the verb ser to sea. Remember sides? It falls underneath. So, our very next one, our last example, is going to be espero que tú me des comida. This translates to I hope that you give me food. We use the indicator espero que, which is I hope that, and we conjugate dar to des because it's another side irregular verb. Okay guys, now time for some practice problems. So, the first one is this one. Maha, how would you conjugate this?
Corre.
Good girl. So, you conjugate correr to coro, drop the o, add the opposite ending, as for you run. Altogether, it's important that you run every day. Now, for our next one, can anyone tell me what this translates to, conjugates to? Maha, do you know what it conjugates? Very good. Altogether, this translation, it's necessary that you go to the store. Okay, for this one, you guys need to pick the indicator. Me gusta que translates to I like that. But tiene me que is I fear that. I fear that you play baseball? That doesn't make sense. Looks like you guys know your subjunctive.
It's all because of you, teacher.
Oh, and you guys all get hundreds. Class dismissed. Now that you have learned about the subjunctive tense, you can understand this increasing epidemic. This has been Sadia
And me.
signing off. Looks like you guys know your subjunctive.
No. No.